Welcome to this Master's Level Customer Service Training module for Call Center Best Practices. In every call center there are multiple levels of employees, and thus there are multiple levels of best practices. We will concentrate on the three main employee types. Call center frontline employees. These are the customer-facing employees who talk to your customers on a daily basis. Some may be long-term, experienced call center employees, and others may be in their first call center ever. Call center leadership. These are the employees who oversee the day-to-day activities within the call center itself and who directly support the frontline employees. Call center owners and operators. These are the higher level management within the call center or the customer service CEOs who oversee the call center management. As a frontline employee, your days are spent on the phone talking to a variety of people. Depending on the type of call center and the normal flow of calls, this could be anywhere between 30 to 100 calls per day. There are a number of best practices that can make you even more effective on every call. Have confidence in your mannerisms, tone, and words. Often, the first few days on the phones in a call center are the hardest, and it can take several months to feel effective and comfortable. If you sound like you're uncomfortable or that you don't know what you're doing, customers will hear that in your voice. It's vital that you convey confidence in your tone and in the information that you're giving the customer to establish a relationship with them and to develop trust between you. Most call centers have an extensive training period prior to getting on the phones for the first time. This training period is not meant to teach you the information that you need in order to do your job. The purpose of the training in most call centers is to teach you how to find the information that you will need in order to answer customer questions. The actual training on how to do your job is done by talking with customers and learning from your mistakes. Just remember, when you're new at a call center, there is nothing that you can do that cannot be fixed, and there's likely nothing that has not been done by someone else in the past. You will get customers on the line that are extremely upset and often irate because of something that has happened. Never lose a chance to retain a customer. Remember, any customer who calls in that is upset is a customer who is giving you the chance to help them fix their issues. The only customer who does not give the company a chance to save them is the customer who never calls. When you do speak to customers who are upset or irate, remain calm at all times. It is understandable and often natural to want to raise your voice to meet theirs, but you should never do this. Keep your voice calm and steady and give them the chance to finish talking or venting before attempting to interrupt. In the case of outbound or sales calls, remember that you will often receive 2 to 3 no responses before you receive a yes. You will be much more effective at your sales if you counter the customer's objections and find a product or service that will meet their needs. Most customers you will talk to do not have a working knowledge of all the products and services that are available to them. Ask questions, determine what they truly need, and then describe to them what they need and how it will benefit their lives specifically. Ask the people who have been at the company for long periods of time for their best practices and tips. Everyone wants everyone else to succeed in a call center, and they will be happy to give you tips, tricks, best practices, and advice if you simply ask for it. As leadership within a call center, there are a number of best practices that will help your days run more smoothly. Make sure that both you and your employees understand the metrics required of them to be successful. If your employees have questions regarding the metrics that you don't know the answer to, be honest and let them know that you don't have the answer and offer to find out for them. Always keep your promises. If you offer to find out information for an employee, always make sure that you go back to them with the answer or the information. As a leader, you must lead by example. If you want your employees to always keep their commitments to their customers, you must by default always keep your commitments to them. Keep your employees' motivation, drive, and morale high. Their job is extremely stressful and often monotonous or repetitive. It is very easy to lose motivation and even easier to have morale be negatively impacted. Organize team builders, small competitions, information exchanges, or ask the team for suggestions on what would keep them motivated. Experience what your front line does on a daily basis. Ask for help with getting trained if you are not already, and start taking calls. This is often a great incentive for a team to have their leader take an hour of their calls if they have the best stats, the most improvements, the highest sales, etc. It can increase the motivation on your team and help you familiarize yourself with their work. Whenever possible, give immediate coaching and feedback, both formal and informal. If you listen to an employee's call and have feedback to give, sign them out of the phones at the earliest possible moment to talk to them about it. If you are informally monitoring their calls and hear them doing something, talk to them about it immediately. This is especially helpful if they've been working on some specific task during their formal coaching sessions and you hear them doing it on a call. Immediate, positive reinforcement is vital in a call center, especially if you want the employee to continue doing this action. Be specific in your feedback. Saying, "Great job," is a good momentary confidence boost, but you need to be more specific so that your employee knows what it was they did a great job at. If they closed the call well, you could say, "Great job closing that call. I especially liked the way that you..." This way the employee knows what they did right and how to repeat it. Also, their peers now know what they did well and how they could emulate those same behaviors. Help your employees to find their own voices. Empower them. If your employee approaches you for advice, use questions back to them in order to form an answer. If they want to offer a customer a specific service or product at a discount due to issues that the customer has had, and this offer or option is well within policy, try responding to them with a question such as, "Do you feel that we should be doing this for this customer?" and let them come up with their own answer. By empowering your employees to answer their own questions and make their own decisions when applicable, you free yourself and other leaders nearby to dedicate yourselves to other tasks, such as further development and coaching for improvement. Plan your day down to the minute if at all possible, but have room for change. A call center environment is a consistently changing one. Policies, procedures, plans all change on a daily basis, and it can be difficult to keep up with them. Give yourself extra time at the beginning of your day or, if possible, before your day starts to plan your schedule for that day. Add in extra time for meetings to run long and schedule time with each of your agents on a rolling basis so they all get equal amounts of time. If by some chance your meetings run short or get canceled, always pre-plan so that you know what you're going to do with your now free time so that you can make the most of it. Call center owners and operators need to have hands-on experience with the day-to-day workings of the center itself. Metrics must be supplied to all employees, and every individual needs to understand what it is that is expected of them to meet or exceed goals. They should be either easily understood or well explained in terms of what is meeting, what is exceeding, and what is below acceptable standards. While different target groups may have slightly different numbers to meet, all groups should have a standardized method of benchmarking their success. One of the key metrics should be a quality assurance system. This should be planned and implemented based on a combination of company needs, business goals, and customer feedback. Building relationships with your customers based on their wants and needs will ensure that more of them will remain long-term and profitable. Call centers can be highly stressful environments for the frontline employees. Many of them may be underestimating the expectations of the position or overestimating their own capabilities. Often, because most employees learn the job while actually taking calls, they feel that they're not capable of performing their duties effectively. Whatever the reason for it, you can be certain that employee turnover will be extremely high if left unchecked. Plan for this in regards to hiring strategies and tactics, but also put procedures in place for employee retention whenever possible. In any customer service position, an understanding of the customer is extremely helpful. Helping your employees to be able to recognize customer behaviors and to know how to appropriately respond to them in order to produce the best possible outcome will help with sales and customer satisfaction. When the customer receives a tailored experience each time they have an interaction with the company, They will feel more valued and remain loyal. VoIP, or Voice over Internet Protocol, can bring multiple call groups, call centers, or geographic locations into one centralized pool of employees. Calls can be easily routed to available employees without becoming lost in a queue. Centers which close at a specific local time can do so without worrying about the number of calls remaining. In case of inclement weather, natural disaster, or system failure, the closure of one call center does not affect or impact customers waiting in line to speak with a representative, except in that their wait time may be extended until the physical location is back online. Cross-trained departments can lower the need for transfers. Customers want to be taken care of by the agent who answers the phone, and oftentimes do not understand the need to be transferred to other, more specialized departments. While specialized departments can be a benefit in that they can work with highly specific customers, there must be some care taken to not over-specialize the customer groups to a point where customers are needlessly transferred. The call, procedures, policies, and even transfers need to work together transparently, with minimal negative impact to the customer. Have an unbiased, third-party company analyze and audit your results and effectiveness. It can often be difficult to identify the gaps or holes in your company's processes and procedures from the inside. There are many firms who have years of experience offering advice to call centers on their effectiveness. They can not only assist you with finding some of the ineffective procedures, but they can also give some recommendations on how to fix them. Every company has a vision, and most companies also have values or value statements. Sharing these within the call centers down to the frontline employees can have an extremely positive effect. By immersing all employees into the company culture, the culture itself is enhanced and strengthened. Call center employees want to feel that they are a part of the overall bigger picture. They work with more customers than any other branch of the business on a daily basis. They are the voice of the company, so encouraging them to spread the culture and live the vision and values on a daily basis can have numerous benefits and positive returns to the company. Thank you for joining us for this customer service module on call center best practices.